Heated debate over transgender students' rights. It came to a head tonight in Butler County. The Lakota School District rejected a policy that would have affected everything from bathrooms to sports teams. Local 12's Angela Ingram is in Liberty Township, where there were plenty of emotions and plenty of tears tonight. Angela, there's a lot to fit into this tonight, isn't there?
There is, Brad, and there was a lot of emotion, especially after the vote came down, during the public comment and after the vote came down. This meeting was packed with people who have been affected by this directly and indirectly, and tonight the school board voted down a policy that some parents say could protect students. Raw emotion spilled out into the hallway after Lakota School Board members voted against a gender identity and expression policy.
To me, it's not just about a 1% making those individuals feel safe and secure. It's teaching all of our entire 16,000 students that every single one of us matters, period. And I'm really disappointed that some of our board members chose not to feel that all 16,000 students would benefit from this.
The policy would have allowed students to go to the restroom that corresponds with their gender identity, meaning how they identify, not necessarily how they were biologically born. The same would have been true for gym class and school athletics. It also had an anti-bullying and harassment component as well.
People are being strong. They're standing up. They're realizing they're not alone. And it's okay to be their true selves. So it's not going to go away. It's only going to get worse. There's a big need. Policy needs to be here because the staff doesn't know what to do.
Parents pointed to Leila Alcorn, the transgender girl who killed herself a few years back, saying transgender students or students with non-traditional gender identity have a high rate of suicide. But 3 board members voted it down, and some parents didn't want the policy either.
Do you know that there's 15,000 Lakota students, over 15,000, and we're talking about less than 1% of the population for this policy, okay? There are 611 school districts in the state of Ohio, and if you institute this, it's my belief that you'll be the 3rd, okay?
And parents who were for the policy say they are not giving up the fight. They say next year there will be 3 new, or at least 2 new board members, and they plan to bring this up again. Reporting live tonight from Liberty Township, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Brad, back to you.
Angela, I said there was so much at the outset of this. Can you share at least the story of one gentleman who stepped up in the crowd to share his view tonight?
Yeah, there was one father literally in tears, and he could speak from both sides. He said, I came from the west side of Cincinnati where boys were boys and girls were girls. Then he had a daughter. His daughter constantly looked in the mirror, and he could tell that she wasn't comfortable with herself. So eventually, it came out that she felt more like a boy, and he said he kept trying to force her to be a girl and do it in a polite way or a gentle way, but still, he said, I realized I was the first bully of my child, and that's when I recognized that she should be, or he should be, allowed to be who he is, and now he identifies as a boy. So he talked about both sides of it. I think that hit home with a lot of parents as well.
Powerful night. Angela, thanks so much. Appreciate your report.